Welcome to Sam's Russian Adventures. I'm Sam, an English guy living in provincial Russia, and welcome to my house. Welcome to my plot of land in the village. Now, I built this house about 3 or 4 years ago. And as you can see, it's standing without windows, without doors, and without anything done inside. And the big question I have right now is, what next? What do I do next? I'm so lucky that I have this plot of land with this house on. My dream was to live here in this place. I searched all over the Vladimir region, well, within kind of 20 miles of the city of Vladimir, for a plot of land and a place that I wanted to live. And I found this plot of land. Now, at the time, it was somebody else's plot of land, and all of the rest of the street has been built and everyone else already has houses. But I decided that I wanted to live here. And I came here lots of times. I spoke with the neighbours, I became friends with the neighbours, and I tried to force the lady who owned the land to sell it to me. And after about 2 years of courting her not in the way of dating her, but courting her in the way of trying to persuade her to sell me the land, she finally agreed, and I was able to purchase the land. Now, I purchased the land for about 2.5 million rubles. It's in a really sought after area. As you can see, there's a little kind of like forest opposite the house, and it really is in a sought after place, about 5 miles from the town. It's about a 5-minute drive basically from the town. And so the price was really good. Obviously, if I'd come here, 15 years ago when there was nothing and purchased the land, then I could have got it for cheaper. But the price was, amazing. I thought it was going to be more. It's really beautiful down here in summer. I'm jealous of my neighbour with an amazing house. So my neighbour bought this whole area here, had it flattened and turned into a park. How beautiful is that? Now, you probably can't tell because of the super wide lens and everything looks miles away, but we've got a huge hill here with forest as far as you can see. Just forest and forest and forest. But when I bought the land and decided to build the house, my income was a lot higher and I had different areas of making money. And then obviously the events over the last few years have really changed my ability to earn money. And at the time I was making YouTube videos, but YouTube wasn't my main income at all. It was just a hobby. Whereas now I'm a YouTuber, and obviously YouTubers, we don't, make loads of money. And next door but one, I've got a guy living here from Iraq. And that is the last house on our road. And then we've just got beautiful forest. So really my main decision now is what to do next. If I want to complete this house, the bare minimum amount of money that I'm going to require is about £100,000, which is about, well, let's just round it off at 10 million rubles, right? That's going to be the bare minimum to put all the windows in. It's going to be 25 grand just to make the windows. And then you've got to do all of the things like the water and the plumbing, and then all the flooring and the heating, and connect the gas and all these different things. So it's going to be about £100,000. And of course, I don't have £100,000 right now. So what do I do? That's the big problem I've got. Now, I found out that I can get a loan, but I can't get a loan for £100,000. So I still don't have enough. Even if I can get the loan, I can get a loan probably for about £50,000, which is half the amount I need to do the house. Now, I know some people will say, well, then can't you do half the house and live in half the house? Well, not really, because it's going to cost, as I said, 25 grand to do the windows, and then to connect the gas, do the plumbing, put all the electricity in, the radiators, all of that kind of stuff. It's going to be about another £1.5 million, possibly 2 million, right? So I'm not going to have anything left then to buy a kitchen, to put the bathroom in, the toilet, all of these things. So it's not realistic, because half of the money that I need is the half that I need just to kind of do the basics that a house needs, the kind of communications that the house needs. So really I'm kind of stuck in that. So a couple of months ago I was looking, what can I do? Because at the moment I'm renting and I don't enjoy living where I'm renting. I've rented a house on the edge of Vladimir for about 12 years now, and I'm tired of renting. I want to get out of the renting game. I want to do something different. I want to have my own house, basically, because in the past I've had different apartments I have actually owned lots of apartments in Russia, but I opened a business about 9 years ago that went bankrupt and left me with nothing. And so I don't have any properties right now apart from this half-built house. So I thought, what can I do to get out of the renting game? I would like to live in my own house, and preferably I'd like to live here on my own land. So I looked at possibly building a guest house, a small guest house that I could live in and then eventually turn into a banya when I then go and live in the main house. So I've investigated lots of different companies, and I thought I can probably build a guest house for probably about $50,000, and I could maybe show the building process, show how the house is built, show the way it's built, and then find actual companies that I could then perhaps even advertise to foreigners like you, if you're watching, to show you the types of houses that can be built in Russia, and you can find through me the trustworthy company that can build the house for you. If I can find a local company to build the house that I want at a set price, and I can show you exactly the ins and outs of how it's all built, then all you can do is I can keep in contact with that company, and if you want to have a house built, then I can recommend that company to you, and you can see exactly what they're going to build. That was my idea. What do you think of the idea? What do you think I should do? So look, this is the house I'm thinking to do. It's pretty much similar to mine. Same like click faults on the side, look. What do you think? It's a Vladimir company. So this one here costs 35 grand, but it's a bit small. I want it a little bit bigger. What do you think though? I'm really kind of stuck and kind of caught in two minds, because in one sense, I want to finish the main house, but I don't have the money for it. But in the second sense, do I, build a guest house, take a loan, spend $50,000 on building a guest house, and I might be living in the guest house, but then I've still got the main house empty, and I still need like 100 grand to do the main house. So what do you think I should do? Another option I've got is to actually purchase a small house on a different plot of land somewhere else, live in that house for a couple of years, pay off the loan, and then perhaps turn that plot of land into a banya and put like a pool there and stuff like that, and have like a separate house that's a banya. Or I could then sell that house and then take the money from that house and use it as capital to build this one. I've got so many ideas, but I just want to choose the right one. Ideally, I'd like to just do all the work that I need to do in this house and move here, because I love this plot of land. I love where I'm located. It's just so good, and I really want to live here. There's loads of mosquitoes today though, absolutely crazy amounts of mosquitoes. I bet you can see them flying around. I'm going to be bitten like crazy. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It was a bit different, me just kind of sitting down and talking. Very easy video to make, very easy video to edit. Just a nice quick 10 minutes sitting down and video is done. So very nice for me to make this type of video. If you've enjoyed the content, then perhaps consider subscribing to my channel, like, and leave me a comment, of course. If you'd like to chat with me more, then perhaps you'd like to join my Telegram chat group.